So now we've got the buyer journey. We've talked a lot about content and what that is. Now we need to overlay all those content tactics over actually what process the buyer's going through. How do they look at you? Where does all that start? And what do you need to convert them over time? So the first thing you need to do is obviously do that planning bit. Work out your why, your uniqueness, your point of difference. Work out who you're talking to. Who are your customers? Have you segmented those customers? Have you prioritised them? A, B and C. If you haven't, you should, because there'll be some that'll be more valuable to you than others. It doesn't mean you don't talk to the others, but A, B and C is a good way of looking at that and really go hard at the A's and B's. So you do your planning and positioning piece first, right? And then we're about attracting. Now we actually get into stage 2. We need to attract them. You need to tell your story. So what's the content you need for that? Well, certainly we talked about websites, landing pages, SEO, so they find your website in the first place, but about us. We really need to tell our story, guys, and do that well. Use video to do that, photography, copy, but video if you can. Using blogs in your messaging, social media, advertising. You might have live events. You might ask people, after 5 on a Friday, once a month or once a quarter, to come to you and learn about Xero or something else. So using all of those tactics to attract your customers, and that's the content you need at that stage. The next stage, stage 3, is around nurturing them. So now you've attracted them, you've got them hopefully in your database or your CRM. How are you going to nurture them through to the time that they're actually ready to buy from you? What's the sort of content you need? Well, this is obviously where a CRM system is just so useful. You've got touch emails, you want to use email marketing, video tutorials, white papers. You may even do podcasts. These days, podcasts are low cost. It's definitely on trend at the moment. Huge growing audience for podcasts. Why? Because you can be driving the car and listening to a podcast. You can be waiting in traffic, listening to a podcast. You can be having a walk around the block at the weekend and listen to a podcast. You can do 2 things at once. So you're making it really helpful. And then the final stage, converting. We need to make sure we've got the right pitch materials in the mix. We need offers, maybe free demonstrations could be a good tactic for you in terms of content you use there. And finally, getting advocates for your business. Number 5. Doing a customer survey every year is a really good tactic. They really appreciate your customers. They feel valued, shows them you care, but also getting video testimonials from your customers, incredibly helpful.